We just finished eating awesome ramen at a place called Jinya Ramen. And then after that, we went to a place called what, SVP. And Juun got shoes. $56 for a pair of shoes? Why not? Why not? I also saw a pair of shoes I like, but I didn't have enough money to buy because I'm poor. So we left. And then we were about to go home, and I was like, but wait, let's get some bubble tea. Juun was like, okay, let's get some bubble tea. And I was like, I want a 1 liter bubble tea. I want basic bubble tea. I don't want no hipster stuff like that Icha tea that we had. And he was like, okay, wait, that means we gotta go to Koreatown. And I was like, Koreatown for bubble tea? Did the Koreans take over bubble tea?
It's actually a Taiwanese chain, but you know.
But it's in Koreatown?
Yeah, it's in Koreatown.
Even the Taiwanese know where it's supposed to be at. K-Town down. So we're here now at Real Fruit Bubble Tea. There's no Korean in the store, but it is located in Koreatown. And we'll see how legit it is. It is 1 full liter of bubble tea, and I got extra pearls. That's legit. It's not as sweet as gongcha, but that's just a matter of adding sugar. The pearls are nice and chewy, not too soft, not too hard. And the tea, just standard jasmine milk green tea. That's the way Haeppy rolls. If you guys like bubble tea, what is your favorite flavor? Put it in the comments. We're gonna take these big bubble teas home now. Yeah, I just want to relax with my giant bubble tea. Bye.
So we're back home now, and Juun is performing his Thai massage. So that's what he does now. Juun, for those of you who are wondering, Juun, my brother, he has his own, what would you call it, Thai massage practice? Yeah, in Toronto. His website will be in the description below. But during this relaxation time, let me just talk about my experiences so far in Toronto. Well, after all the eating and stuff. So I went to a club. It's just not Korea. It's not Korea at all. Why is alcohol illegal to serve after 2 o'clock? It doesn't make no sense. And like, clubs close at 3, whereas in Korea, club starts at 3. Like, it gets hot at like 2 or 3 a.m. and then goes on until like 11 a.m. What is the point of clubbing when it ends at 3 o'clock? It makes no sense. Canadians, get your shit together. Something else I can't get used to about Canada, everything you see on the menu is not actually what you have to pay. You have to pay tax, and then you have to pay tip. I guess I just recently found out that tax is like 15% here, and then tip in Toronto is another 15%. Which is ridiculous. So you're paying 30% on top of whatever prices you see on the menu, which is ridiculous. Plus, everything on the menu is super expensive too. I don't know anything about Canada's economy, but I'm going to assume that it's not like flourishing. Because if I had to do business, I wouldn't do it in Canada. Cost of everything costs way too much, which means that prices have to be so much higher. But I do have to give Canada props on one thing. Food is great. If you want Korean food, like good Korean food, you can get good Korean food. Why? Because the ingredients are so good here. Good sushi, good poutine. Yeah, food is one thing Canada it does excel at, because it's so multicultural here. So everybody like brings their own cuisine here, and it's authentic, I guess. At least compared to Korea, because like Korean foreign food is not authentic at all. They don't even try. Which reminds me that I want bubble tea again, but I can't get it because it's not 24 hours. That brings me to another thing. In Canada, everything closes. In Korea, probably not everything, but if you want something, there's always a 24-hour alternative for it. Okay, to be fair, Korea has 20 million more people than Canada does, and it's also a much smaller country, so I guess, you know, the supply and the demand is there. But still. Also, let's talk about Uber. Uber is super expensive here, because I guess taxis are expensive here. I guess I'm just not used to everything being so expensive. You know what I'm talking about? It would suck so much if something happened to my life in Korea and I had to come back here. Like, I don't even know what I would do. It's that bad. Like, what would I even do? What do you think I would be able to do, guys? Put in the comments what you think that I would do if Korea didn't work out for me. I'm very interested to see what you guys will think that I would be able to do or want to do in Canada. I think I'm just gonna fall asleep now. And you guys can take a look at what basically what he does. And if any of you live in Toronto, go check him out.